Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome back to a Minecraft Xbox and PlayStation Future Features Explained episode. Today in this video, we are focusing on the Endermite. Now if you're new to my channel, thank you for subscribing. Feel free to go and check out my other episodes on my channel. We are focused on things such as the rabbits, the guardians. Now I pretty much teach you on what you can expect in the next big update. Although nothing is confirmed and nothing is true, unless 4J do announce it, last week 4J did confirm they are now working on new biomes along with other future features, which means hopefully very soon we'll get to explore places like this, which is the savanna biome and other cool biomes. But I will focus on biomes hopefully starting next week. But today in this video, we are focused on the Endermite. Now the Endermite really doesn't have too many complications, and you will pick up on it very quickly, but I want to make sure I cover all the new mobs. So it does have its own spawn egg, but there is other ways for it to be spawned. Now in the first couple of 1.8 snapshots, the way you could get Endermites was if an Enderman was to be spawned and he was to teleport away, there was a 15% chance that an Endermite would spawn. I think they removed this feature and I don't know why. So really there's only one way for Endermites to spawn, which I will teach you about. Now Endermites, they're pretty tiny. They kind of do make the same sounds as silverfish, and they kind of have the same particle effects as Endermen. To me, they're really not that dangerous, and I do expect changes to these creatures to happen in the future. Maybe not in 1.9, but maybe in the future. But there's still a lot to learn about them, and I want to make sure I cover it all. So let's just kill you real quick, and let's focus on the spawning and despawning. Now, if you spawn an Endermite, no matter what, after 2 minutes of your time, he's going to despawn. Even if you're standing there, he will despawn. This is kind of the only mob that does this. We know that if you have a mob in here and you were to go away for a long period of time or go really far, they would despawn anyway. The only way you can keep these in your world, say you wanted a pet Endermite for some reason, is you have to name them. This is pretty much the same for most mobs. So if I was to name him, let's just say we wanted to name him Bob. Alright, so Bob the Endermite, he then won't despawn. So I'm going to name him there. I'm also going to spawn another Endermite. Just to show you guys that he will despawn over a period of time. Now, if you guys really want to be cruel to Endermites, this is what you're going to have to do. Endermites will suffocate and die if you place them on soul sand. So as you guys can see there, they simply just don't like soul sand. They're not really a tall mob, so they sink through the block and they suffocate and die. So it's really cruel, but if you wanted to protect yourself and you had loads of them chasing you, then the only way to get rid of them is by this way. Obviously a sword works as well. They only have 8 health, which is 4 hearts, I believe. So they're really not that dangerous. However, let me just quickly show you if I go to game mode. Let me spawn a bunch of these. Let me go to / game mode S and show you guys how dangerous they can be in a group. So in a group, they do a lot of damage to you, as you guys can see there. But again, on their own, they're not too dangerous. And even one hit with a diamond sword does get rid of them. And the cool thing about these is because they do represent silverfish, sometimes on occasions you will see Endermites trying to go into blocks, although it doesn't really work, as you guys can see there and here. Although they're not silverfish, they will try and go into there, but it won't work at all. They're kind of like the false, I don't know, silverfish. I'm trying not to keep too many around here because they will do damage to me in abundance. Now, as for their overall spawning rate and how do they spawn through ender pearls. Now, I did explain to you there used to be a 15% chance off Enderman that they would spawn. They removed this, and now the only way to spawn them is a 5% chance when throwing an ender pearl. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to / game. In fact, I'm going to grab myself some ender pearls as a backup plan. I'm going to grab some extra ones. So I'm going to grab some of these real quick and show you guys how it works. So if I go to / game mode S, I'm going to quickly eat a golden apple and show you how they work. So you've got a 5% chance every time you throw one of these that they will spawn. They don't always spawn, but as you guys can see there, they did spawn. They're not really, I don't know, I really don't know what to say about them. They're not really dangerous in my opinion. And like I did say, in the future I expect more of them to them to do more damage and stuff like that, or just some basic changes. Because I did like the fact that when you're an Enderman, when they teleported away, there was a 15% chance that they would spawn Endermites. However, they did disable this where there was only like 4 or 5 that could be spawned from an Endermite. Now they can see you from up to 6 blocks, 16 blocks away. After that, they can't see you, and that's when the actual like ability to like despawn starts to happen. As you guys can see, there's an Enderman there. But yeah, I actually don't know why they removed the feature where they spawn from Enderman. Again, they're not too complicated, and you pick up on them really quickly. So that's pretty much everything I need to teach you about the Endermite. There's really not too much complications. As you guys can see down here, we only have, is that Bob? I think Bob's despawned somehow. Shouldn't have, because I didn't name him properly. No, that's already Bob. But it's not letting me name him again. Anyway, yeah, I'm hoping you guys did learn something new. Let me know what you think about Endermites. Again, I am expecting 4J to probably announce something this week. Today is Monday, so we have a lot of days to hopefully hear some news, maybe see some screenshots. So apart from that, guys, I've been Echo. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what I should focus on next in a video in the future featured videos, because there's a lot that should be introduced. Feel free to go and research 1.7.2 and 1.8 and leave a comment down below. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.